of its rays, yeah, with a smile on my face.
Welcome to the Revitalize Hope webpage, and my name is Reginald Maddox, and this is RM Viaging. And I want to talk to you today about how do you determine what type of person you're going to elect as a mentor or someone that's going to be a guide or inspiration to you. And what are the qualities or traits that you're looking for? Is it someone who's just rich and successful? Is that enough? Someone who has a huge house, a mansion, a lot of cars, someone who owns an island, someone who gets preferential treatment everywhere they go? I mean, does that really make a good mentor? Now, certainly they have a standard of life or quality of life that you can say, I want that type. I want that quality of life, that comfort of being financially stable, being able to do things when I want to, not being financially dependent on other people, being, my own business owner. Stuff like that is great. And I think everyone should strive for that. But when you are idolizing people in these positions, what are you really idolizing? What are you really seeing as this is a person that I want to mentor myself after? I mean, outside of someone who plays basketball, you see them on the basketball court and you hear every once in a while, oh yeah, they gave, some money to this, so they did this. What type of person are they? See, that's the type of stuff you really got to look at, because you want to look at the qualities that a person has. If you see someone that plays basketball and they work hard, that's the type of person that you want to try to emulate yourself after. Someone who understands that in order to reach that higher level in life, that financial stability, that it requires dedication, it requires work, it requires a strong work ethic, but it also requires a certain behavior and standard that you have to carry about yourself. It means if you're a young person in school, you're focusing on going to school. You're focusing on your academics. If you're playing sports in school, you're balancing the two. You're not getting in trouble. You're not running the streets. You're not going out there going to jail, because you understand that in order for you to get to the next level, you got to get to college. In order for you to get to college, that means you got to focus on what you're doing right now as far as your academics. Then you got to look at, I'm in college. Well, after I get out of college, I want to be a lawyer. I want to play basketball. I want to play football. Well, guess what? Now you got to apply your standards even higher, because everything you do is going to affect you down the line. Especially when you start getting into the prison system, it can affect you. And very few people come back from that. Charles Dutton is an actor who played on the show called The Rock. This is a guy that actually explains that prison was probably the best thing that happened to him, because he was on the wrong path in life. And he was on the streets doing all kinds of stuff, and then it was because he went to jail, it straightened him out. Now, I am by no means saying go get in trouble, get into jail, and you're going to be in the same position he is and a big actor on TV. No. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, why do you need to go through that route? And a lot of young people feel like going to jail gives you street credits. It's sort of a rite of passage. No, it's not. It's not. And the sad thing is, you won't see it until you get older. When you get older and you start to realize, man, I gave up 10 to 15 years of my life that I can't get back. And when you start applying for jobs and, you might be a good guy now, you change your ways, you change your life, but you know what jobs are doing? For 10 to 15 years, we'll call you, and they're not going to call. So you got to really start paying attention to who you look up to. And I mentioned Charles S. Dutton because this is a guy that now is a different person. He's involved in the community. He's involved with young people. He's really trying to get people off the streets. He's really trying to be a voice for the youth and the people about doing right, living right. And you can hear it in his movies. Normally his movies, there's some type of moral lesson to learn. But the people that you are looking to channel yourself after, or you're saying this is somebody I'm going to mentor, what moral lesson are you learning when you watch them? Watching somebody dunk, score a touchdown and dance? See, it's the behind the scenes person that really is going to determine is whether or not this is a good mentor. See, because the person that sits in front of the screen, it's a representative. The person you see on TV interviews, it's a representative. All that stuff is predetermined and pre-set up. When they come out to do these talk shows, the conversation is already determined what they're going to talk about. And if they are contributing to some program, hey, let's mention this. I just wrote a book. Let's mention this. You need to find it in yourself to make sure that you are following people that really are going to be a good mentor, not only in a public eye view, but behind the scenes view. You want to find someone that is preferably, honestly, I think, let me say this. I feel like the best role models, the best mentors are not TV celebrities. And some TV celebrities say, hey, I'm not a role model. I'm not in there to be a role model. But my personal opinion is once you establish that status of celebrity and fame and fortune, people are going to look up to you. Role model comes with the job title, so it's automatically there. And everybody's going to say, well, your parents should be a role model, which is true. There are things you should learn from your parents, but you're not going to learn everything from life from one person. It requires knowing a group of people, which brings me to the fact of when you choose your friends, who you're going to be with, who you're going to hang out with, how do they all contribute to you? In front of me is a drum set. And the thing about it is, I can sit here and play this one drum. But you know what? It takes a collection to bring together something that makes everybody dance and sort of bounce around to. Because a lot of people, when you listen to music, one thing you always hear, that heavy drum beat. So you need to find people that's gonna flow and offer something to you, that's gonna bring something together. They all have a quality. One quality could be honesty. One quality can be strong work ethics. Another quality can be purely the fact that someone is seeking intelligent conversation, academics. Another quality could be someone who just strongly believes in community service. Another quality could be someone who just really wants to actually have their own business, self-determination. And another quality I think that a lot of people miss out, but you need to find, is faith in yourself. You got to have that. Faith in yourself, that you don't put so much faith in other people to really be the ones that have to mentor you and inspire you. You got to have enough faith and confidence in yourself that you can be what you want to be, that you can inspire yourself, that you really want to make it. So Heavy D was a rapper, and he had a song that said, don't always follow other people. Let other people follow you. Why can't you be the leader? Why can't you be the mentor? Why can't you be that person that people look up to? That person in the neighborhood that kids say, wow, that's a good guy. They don't see you drunk laying out in the streets. They don't see you fighting and cursing and yelling and looking just to start trouble. You can be a positive image. Because see, oftentimes our youth are seeing this stuff that's on TV and they think that it all comes easy. And it doesn't matter if you're 46, 50, 30, 20s. You can be in your teens. You can be 13 and 14, and you can be a role model for somebody. Your sister, your brother, other kids in the community. Working youth programs. See, when people see you doing things to better yourself and change your life, real people are going to want to do the same thing because they see that there's something better in this world. And they see that there's hope because you're showing that you have hope for yourself. And that hope will rub off to where other people will say, well, you know what? If he has hope and faith in himself, then I need to have hope and faith in me, that I can do it. So why not take that chance? Why not try to be that person? You don't have to be the person looking up to LeBron James. You can be better than LeBron James. LeBron James plays basketball. If he didn't play basketball, what would you think of LeBron James? What? Honestly, what? What would you think if he didn't play basketball? If you just saw him walking around the street, not a basketball player. Look at the way people carry themselves. So don't get so caught up in all the fame and fortune that people have and that the stuff you see on TV. Because you know what? You got people around you. A lot of you got parents that are working hard and you don't see it. Because as a young man and woman, you know, you're in school and you don't see the challenges they face. And a lot of parents really try not to show that to the kids because they want the kids to be focused on doing what they're supposed to do. But you got to learn to recognize the real heroes in life. And sometimes it's not always firefighters, not always policemen, it's not always these rappers and superstars and military, and there's nothing against any of those group of people. But sometimes the strongest and best heroes are right there in the community, the ones that really care. See, you can fight wars all over the world, but until you start fighting the war right there in your community to make it better, and to make yourself a better person so that the people around you within your community can be a better person, then you created something special. That's a mentor. That's a hero. That's a God. I said God, not God. Guide. So just remember that. Life is not always about how much money you can make, how much fame and fortune you can get, how many Oscars, Grammys, and all these other awards you can get. Life is about being the best that you can be. And as you grow up in life, how many people you can help, how many people that you can keep off those streets, how many people that you can change their life just by saying something positive or encouraging or just being a person that's doing something in this world that other people look at you and say, I can do that too. Hey, if you want to make it in life, don't leave body bags behind because you're trying to get higher. Don't break people's hearts. Don't leave people broken and laying on the street corners just so you can get that extra dollar. I promise you, you get twice as much, 3 times as much, and you have people to catch you when you fall, when you're helping people up that ladder, just like you're helping yourself. Hey, this is Reggie Mattis with RM Viaging. Thank you for watching. If you like these videos, hit the subscribe button below. And also, don't forget, hit the like button if you like, or if you don't like it, don't forget to leave a comment. And I will see you next time, and I'm going to leave you out with a rocking beat.
Don't look back, it's not the end. Give life your best, and I know you can win. You see, as a friend, I'm here for you. You should know that. As a friend, I'm here for you. Here I stand with you, wishing you the best in all you do. Always look for the breeze of love, the breeze of love. Here I stand with you, wishing you the best in all you do. Always look for the breeze of love, calm and gentle from above. No, 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 no. Ooh, yeah. Calm and gentle. Here I stand with you, yeah. I stand with you. Here I stand with you, yeah. Here stand with you.